Today with Alan Turner. He has underwent balloon sinus surgery just a few weeks ago. How many weeks has it been?
Actually, it's been about 5 weeks now.
5 weeks, okay. So let's start out, Alan. Can you tell us how you felt before you had the balloon sinus surgery? What kind of sinus problems were you having?
Well, I was having consistent pressure in my sinuses, some blockage, and we tried a few rounds of antibiotics, and that would offer me temporary relief. I needed an alternative, and the antibiotics being on them was just kind of upsetting to my stomach, and I just needed some relief.
And you were having headaches too, is that
Absolutely,
true?
yes. I was having headaches just above my eyebrow and my right sinus. It actually felt like a spear. It was just being poked above my eye, and it was a consistent pain.
And then you've already had a couple more traditional sinus surgeries in the past too, is that true?
I did. What is known as the Roto-Rooter, I guess you could say. I've had those over the last 10 years. I've had 2 of those.
Okay. Now tell us a little, all patients want to know what's going to happen to them when they have balloon sinus surgery. So tell us a little bit about your experience when you went through it.
Well, I was a little apprehensive when I first came in, and you said maybe we might need to try this procedure. I did a little bit of research on the internet and looked at the Express system and how it works, and I became excited about the opportunity of being pain-free. And then I showed up that day for the balloon surgery with a little bit of pre-medication, came into the office, and came back and had a very well reception with the nurses and you as the doctor, and came back, and it was a very minimally invasive procedure with little to no pain. I was in here and out of here in, I would say, 45 minutes.
Perfect. Well, listen, the other thing that's very important then is how did you do afterwards? So take us from the first few days all the way up till right now. How are you feeling, and how did you feel right after the surgery?
Well, right after the surgery, I noticed an instantaneous difference in the pressure in my top right frontal sinus. That spear feeling had gone. It felt like I was able to relieve the pressure. The pressure was being relieved out of that sinus. And I was, post-procedure, I'd started the nasal flushes, and I felt things inside my nose that I hadn't felt in a long time. And I actually started feeling air and water and flushing in these areas that I hadn't felt in years. And it was absolutely amazing for me.
Well, Alan, thanks a lot. We won't keep you, but you're certainly a good sport for letting us talk to you a little bit on video. And thanks a lot, and then we'll see you back in a week or 2 to follow you up on your regular follow-up.
Thank you very much.
Okay.